Okay, I've been thinking about this. This is some free dating advice, so men, we're going to need you to listen up. Listen, we need to normalize first date yoga pants and t-shirts. Okay? Listen, I got a message from my best friend the other day. She's trying to get ready to go on a date. She's going from work clothes into date clothes. She just wants to put on a pair of jeans and a shirt. I don't know if you've realized this, men, but us women that have hit 40, we start to tack on some pounds. You know, COVID, whatever, depression, menopause, our hormones are crazy. We're sweating to death. She's trying to put her pants on as she's driving down the road. Do you all men know what we go through to try to look okay for you?
This woman is seriously trying to justify wearing yoga pants on a first date. I personally don't have a huge issue with this, other than automatically putting a woman who does this in the minimal effort category. But the irony of this is, if a man does the equivalent by showing up to a first date wearing a wife beater and gray sweatpants, women would have an absolute fit with him and probably post a video ranting about it. But let's listen to the rest of her justification of wearing semi-creeping wardrobe on a first personal impression.
She is driving, trying to put pants on. She's having to sit on them to stretch them out so that we can suck them up over our bellies, suck in, lose oxygen, and button our pants. Okay? This is extreme sports going on for us women. Today, a man who has consistently asked me to go out with him, finally I'm like, you know what? Let's go. I start getting ready, the anxiety starts to rise, right? Because I've shaved my legs, I have lotion on. Do you know what it's like to put pants on? It's like a wet bathing suit, okay? Trying to put some jeans on, trying to suck it in. I'm to the point I'm like, you know what, screw it. It's too much work, I'm sweating. I'm gonna have to start my makeup over, I'm gonna have to start my hair over. The bottoms of my neck is sweating. If you men would just call us and say, hey, you know what? Can you throw some yoga pants on, a t-shirt, maybe a little sweatshirt and some tennies? And meet me at the sports bar. I've already ordered like 5 appetizers and a pitcher of beer. Honey, we're going to be there. We'll dress up for you eventually.
You all heard that correct. As long as men are willing to pay for everything, let her complete slack on presenting the best version of herself, she will eventually put in the effort for a man when she feels like it. If I didn't know any better, she is asking for long-term wife credit on the first date. Ladies, as a husband, men understand you're not going to look like $1 million every day, and you get a beauty credit line once a man puts a ring on it. But asking for the entire credit line before you have even met the man is basically creepy. For my female viewers asking, what's wrong with wearing just the yoga pants on the first date? That is the same as when guys ask, what's wrong with men putting fish pictures as their dating profile pic? Do you understand now? Do I really need to explain any more to you ladies?
But maybe take the pressure off that first date where we can just come comfortable, where we're not trying to stress about what we gotta wear. And I mean, for love of Jesus, trying to put pants on after 40. It's not fun. It's not fun. We're sweaty. Now we smell. We've got to take a whole nother shower all over again just to come and see you. For some man that may not even, hell, we might not ever talk to you again. So normalize those first dates, those yoga pants, those t-shirts, those tennies. Let's just go have a good time. Let's eat. Let's laugh. Let's drink. You'll probably get to that second base a lot sooner. Just saying. Free dating advice, men. Free dating advice.
Oh boy. We might probably maybe, if we are golly gee whiz lucky, get to second base sooner if we are cool with women slacking off on the first date. If this were true, men would be hitting up bag ladies left and right. For the ladies in the 40 plus age range of dating, I am going to have to hit you with some reality as to why this woman's advice is impractical. And that reality is, you women are competing with each other for the best men available in the dating market. Take feelings out of this and use a little logic. If at a bar, 9 out of 10 equally attractive women show up in yoga pants, and the 10th equally attractive woman shows up in a lovely red dress, which one will the higher value men go for? That's what I thought. Do you want to plan a vacation getaway, but you're not sure where to get the best deals? With Cheap Flights Fares, finding cheap flights has never been easier. At Cheap Flight Fares, they understand how important it is to find and book the lowest travel deals. To offer their customers the best available flights, they have partnered with top airlines and travel suppliers. Their team of travel experts work round the clock with their partners to bring you the cheapest air tickets to destinations in the US and across the globe. Click the link in the description to plan your next trip and use their ongoing promo code of CJ20 for discounts on special events and festivals.
Let me explain Fringe Mom to you. I posted a video, it goes viral because there's a lot of people who are on the fringe. What that means is people say hello to you. They do say hi. They're not completely rude, but you're never invited. You're not on the group text. You're not part of the inner circle. You're always on the fringe. So I have not always been on the fringe. You know, when I actually think about it, I used to be, dare I say, popular.
Whatever her definition of fringe mom that she is going to say, I am confident 99% of my male viewers just said, boo-hoo, you're not getting the attention you were used to. It's called the wall. You slammed past it years ago. Poor you. But let's hear what she has to say since it's gone viral. Yeah, viral from the millions of post-wall women watching who can't figure out why Chads and Tyrones ignore them now.
2015, I got separated. It happens. 17 years later, things end. It's over. So I'm newly separated. A friend of mine's boyfriend was having a Super Bowl party. She invited me, so I'm a guest at her boyfriend's Super Bowl party. It's a good party. I'm having a good time. Go Cowboys. They have a bar set up, like that bartender situation. So I'm standing at the bar. I'm waiting for a drink. There's other people waiting with me, probably, I would say, 8 to 10 men, women, like people standing around. We're chatting. Things are good. This other woman says to me, looking around at the group of people we're standing with, so which one of these is your husband? First time I've ever had to say this out loud, I say, oh, I'm separated. When I tell you, in the next 30 seconds, these people scattered. I was now standing alone at this bar, me and the bartender. That's it. I look at the bartender. He looks at me. I'm utterly confused. What the hell just happened? Where did everyone go? He kind of chuckles. He laughs and he goes, girl, you're really just newly separated, aren't you? Yeah, like 2 weeks separated. He basically told me to buckle up because I'm about to have no friends, or the only friends I'll have are the other single moms, and being part of the single mom group gets you in a category that's worse than having no friends. So, and that, my friends, was the beginning of Fringe Mom.
No, it was the beginning of welcome to dating post-wall realization. It is hilarious to see these women all shocked and shaken when they find they are undesired, unwanted, and invisible. Yeah, ladies, this is what most men deal with in dating. Are we supposed to give you a cookie now? Ladies, if you claim a mature man trying to get attention from younger women is creepy, then this lady trying to shame others into giving her more attention by calling the lack of attention fringe mom is without a doubt next level creepy. Let me put it in a way my female viewers will understand. How many of you ladies recall what the local supermarket male employees look like? What is the hair color of the guy working in the last coffee shop you went to? Can you name just one firefighter who works in your town? If you can't answer those questions honestly, then this fringe mom self-pity video is nothing the bulk of men haven't been going through since day one. Sister, you just need to stop and acknowledge the fact that, oh snap, the world doesn't revolve around me, instead of the, but I'm a 40-year-old single mom. I know I'm special in the dating market. It's all you men who are wrong.
Mama say that happiness is from magic rays of sunshine that come down when you're feeling blue.
Moving on.
This isn't really a disaster date, but it's probably one of the funniest experiences I've ever had since being single. So I was really having a freaking bad day. And whenever I have a bad day, I go to the gym just kind of like be like, "Argh!" So I'm wallowing in my sorrows and I'm sulking over to the weight machine. And as I get there, I turn and look behind me. Basically, the skies parted and it went, wah! And there he was, the most beautiful man I have ever laid eyes on. At this point, I've kind of developed like an F it attitude. So I march my skinny ass up to this like guy who is probably the size of the Empire State Building. And as I'm looking up to him, I'm like, hi, how are you? My name's Carrie. And he says, hi. And I say, well, I'm having a really bad day, so I thought it would make me feel better if I came and said hello.
Hold up. Yes, you all heard it correctly. She literally made a video describing exactly how she was a total creep in the gym. She actually said she did word for word what women complain creeps do in the gym. But the double standard is so absurd that female creeps like her can actually post a video of gym creeping a man with zero fear of being canceled. Check the cards for the previous gym creep episode. This just shows that creep is a label only placed on a person who isn't attractive, not the actions. I mean, she said she basically stared, approached, and bugged a guy in the gym when she wasn't invited over. If it were a man doing this and he wasn't attractive, he would be labeled a creep. But the reality is, even if you make a video calling out this double standard, there will be hordes of men of a certain group that will come to her creepiness defense by attacking any man calling out the double standard.
And he says, how's it working? I'm like, pretty good. So then after that, I am like who is this god of a man? And the only thing I knew about him was the fact that he had this long flowy hair in a man bun working out at the gym. So I Googled hot man bun guy, and guess who popped up? Yeah, that's who I said hi to. Needless to say, he's like 26 years old and absolutely not interested.
Okay, this is the part where the white knights come out and say, "She is not a creep, she is a cougar. You are just a poor incel she isn't interested in." And I point out, you do understand that defending the double standard isn't going to get her to sleep with you, right? Anyway, she said she even stalked him by searching up who he is on the internet. In other words, he wasn't interested in her, and then she posts the guy's pic and says his age. This is some high-level creep behavior. Just swap around the genders and boom, you get an instant crowd of women, white knights, and imps demanding a cancel. Hey, call me what you want. I'm just saying it as it is. There's nothing wrong with calling a spade or a 304 a 304.
She belongs to the streets.
I'd like to give a special shout out to my coffee donators, Jimmy Firecracker and John B4. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.